They're gonna call me insane after doing this. I am insane. It's funny how people say these things, or it's funny how people basically classify these things after they're happened, but no one says anything before.
Right. So people like I'm sure people around him knew he had PTSD, some kind of form of that.
Was that reported? I have no idea.
I think so. Yeah. That
They
he had
said he was an ex-Marine who had PTSD.
Okay, so
I feel like some people are trying to use to justify.
right. So let's first of all let's get the guy's name out here, because for some reason white people do shit. They like to leave their names out. His name.
Like something long, right?
Yeah, it was, I think, Ian David Long. There you go. Ian David Long was the shooter. And the first thing I guess I want to cover with shit like this, when this happens, do you guys think it's like an act of terrorism? Would you consider it an act of terrorism, or would you consider it just like a nigga going crazy?
By definition, yes, terrorism.
Yeah.
It is. It's just point blank terrorism. But I feel like anytime a white person does this kind of stuff, all the explanation is it's a how this person was. This, like for instance, him, it was a weirdo loner that likes to dance in the garage by himself.
I don't know why that was like a part of that headline.
Yeah, that was
the dancing.
weird.
And I'm like, people dance by themselves. Like, I don't. What the fuck? What does that mean?
I think they do that to make that person relatable. Because
Yeah.
exactly what you said, it's like everybody does it. So you kind of start to like even subconsciously empathize with this mass shooter because you have something in common now.
Right.
You know? And I think it's like those news tactics when it's a white person.
Right.
Because if it was a black person, it would be like his mom
Yeah.
in her past life was a crackhead, and you're like, great, okay.
The first thing talk about with black people is always like they were arrested several times as juveniles. And it's like, what the fuck?
Even
Like,
if they were the victim.
I know,
Had an
like-
F in the second grade. It's like, okay,
okay. All right.
great.
There's a bunch of people who, of course, are defending his, I guess, right to not be called a terrorist, and they're saying that there has to be an actual act, there has to be an actual political motive behind something for it to be considered terrorism.
Yeah, I call bullshit.
Do you guys agree with that?
No.
Not at all. It's just he's causing terror to people.